All right, it says we are live. What's up, YouTube? This is your West Coast Comic Connection with another episode of Sigs, Slabs, and Con Talk. This is episode 19, guys. We were doing this for like 19 weeks, almost 19 weeks straight. I think we might have missed a week here or there. Yeah, but anyways, let me start introducing the panel. First and foremost, I got a bad feeling about this. What's up, Murph? How's it going?
What's going on, Chewy? How you doing, man? What's going on? What's shaking?
It's been a crazy day, but I'm glad to be on.
Crazy day. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It has been crazy. We're on the verge of a shutdown again. It's insane. But you know what? We can talk to you guys so you can take your mind off all the shit or stuff, and we can talk like cool things like comic books and Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. And you guys are gonna school me on Star Wars. Next up, we got last appearance of Swamp Ass and first appearance of Sweaty Balls. CBA, what's up, CBA?
Yeah, I had a challenging day too. Got my ass kicked, but got a lot of work done, and it was just a long week.
Yeah,
yeah, it is.
The weekend's here.
It was a tough day, and that's why there's Sweaty Balls, right?
There you go. I need a shower.
Just in time for the holidays.
Yeah, shit. All right. And last but not least, we got the Kessel Run. What's up, AG?
What's going on, man? Yeah, it should be great, man. We'll do a little bit of Star Wars, a little bit of this and that. You got to have a crane book. You ain't got no crane book.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. You're not part of the West Coast Comic Connection.
I got a bunch of crane books on my wall right behind my computer over here. I can pull them down any second.
Oh.
All right. Cool. So last time, I think I can lightweight, drunkenly remember that we were talking about maybe going over some Star Wars stuff, huh?
Yeah, that was the idea. We were talking about Mando. We were talking about the last week they had a big bomb drop, a name drop, and kind of got the community excited. So we decided to probably go with some Star Wars stuff today. Yeah.
You guys are gonna school me. I'm gonna ask hella questions because I missed the Star Wars like hype, but funny enough, like I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but with my my wife, every time she got pregnant, we got 3 kids. We did a movie marathon. So the first one she did all the Harry Potters. The second one she did all the Rocky movies, and then the third one she did all the Star Wars movies. So she's actually a bigger Star Wars like person than I am. She loves Vader. Vader's her favorite. So I actually got a nice little short box full of books that I collect. That I say I collect for her, and I collect newer Star Wars stuff and Vader stuff. But I don't know. I'm gonna ask a lot of questions, guys. So tell me, what's your Star Wars experience? Did you guys? Who saw it like in the theater?
No, I didn't.
All right, cool. So you guys saw it like when it first came out?
Absolutely.
Tell me.
May 1977 is when it came out. I may have seen it in probably April, I'm going to say. I definitely saw it once in the theater when it was still in circulation. I want to say I've seen Star Wars: A New Hope probably 10 or 12 times in the theater. But the majority of that time was when it wasn't in circulation. I had a small old school movie house that would just show old, flicks or whatever, and Star Wars was always one that was reoccurring. And you get over there for $1 or $2, spend the afternoon. There was a shopping mall down the road, a grocery store down the road. So like the folks who just drop you off, and they can go off and do their thing, and then come back and pick you up. And that was like a Saturday thing for a while, just watching Star Wars.
Unbelievable. We got a. This is actually here. I'm gonna highlight it. We got a troll in the chat. This is my wife's YouTube account.
Oh,
And she says she loves Vader. That's why Vader's her favorite because I
he's
guess
in it all for love.
because like I guess in the last movie, the what is it? Episode 3, right? Like
Yeah.
in episode 3, it's like, oh, he did it because he was trying to save his wife or whatever. So that's why she likes Vader.
Oh, Vader. Yeah.
That's cool. That's
No,
cool.
Vader is one of the best. It's hard. It's one of the villains. It's hard to dislike that villain.
Oh, look who we got in the chat now.
Who we got?
What's going on, fellas?
Winter is coming. What's up, 4-Way? Say what's up to everybody.
Hey, what's going on?
What?
Oh,
Kings. Oh my god.
King.
Oh my
I figured
God.
you'd be like I don't know. Do you like all the a bunch of hockey teams, or is that your team?
No. You kidding me? LA's garbage.
Oh.
I bleed blue and white, man. I'm a Maple Leafs fan.
Oh, so why are you rocking that jersey?
I'm representing tonight.
Oh,
I'm on the West Coast show, so I'm wearing
okay.
the LA jersey.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a Sharks jersey then.
Yeah, some of my Sharks.
Is that a Kelly Rudy jersey? Like, what the hell is that?
Dustin Brown.
Oh, all right. All right.
I won it at a Stag and Doe.
What?
Yeah. And I'm drinking Wayne Gretzky beer tonight.
Wayne
Oh,
Gretzky.
hold on. Let me highlight you real quick. I want to see that. There you go. Oh, nice.
Wayne
Well, I
Gretzky.
like that.
Wow.
Is that a stout? Is that a lager? What is
It's
that?
a rye lager. It's
Oh, nice.
It's brewed in rye casks, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Does it taste good?
It's very good, yes.
Wow.
Not bad for Gretzky.
What were you showing off over there? AG, what you got?
Nah, mine's just a cider.
Oh, okay.
Black.
At least it's not a White Claw.
No, White Claw. I can't. That's garbage.
Thorn.
I think I tried one. I'm not into the seltzer crap. It's bad enough I drank this crap, but this is actually pretty good crap.
I'm drinking a seltzer right now. I'm not
Seltzer.
proud of it, but it's all I got left.
Yeah. Wine cooler might be better.
That's all we got. So, Fourway, you missed our little intro. We were talking about. Are you a Star Wars fan by chance?
A little bit, yeah. You might say I might be. Yeah. I'm part of the old guard. I don't think you are, but I was definitely around when it came out. I was young, but I still have pictures of me having birthday parties in the 70s with just getting all kinds of Star Wars like original toys and whatnot. And
Nice.
Anybody still have their original Star Wars toys?
I gave them all to my brother. What I had left, anyway. You do, yeah. Original or rebought?
Original. I got original, and then I have the second wave after they re-released. They re-released 4, 5, and 6 in the theaters.
Power of the Force stuff.
The Power of the Force stuff, yeah.
And when those figures came out, those were a little more detailed, and those were pretty nice. But I have all my originals. Those are all on card because they're re-released. But obviously, all of my originals, they're loose because I played the hell out of them.
Mm-hmm.
With the shaky arms and
a little shaky. I still got the large Darth Vader head that opens up. You put them inside the Vader head.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
But are those originals? Aren't they still worth some money, even if they are kind of?
If they're loose, yeah. I guess they can go for something.
Yeah, they can absolutely. Everything can go for money. Everything.
These days, yeah.
And don't they sell aftermarket cards that you can put them in plastic containers or anything like that?
I guess, but I'm not going to get that stuff. But.
You can grade. AFA is the company that will grade your figures, either if they're carded or if they're loose.
Loose, yeah, okay. It's probably, I'm assuming, pretty pricey, but
probably. I don't know. It's a rabbit hole I'm not willing to go down.
No, it's bad enough. grade comics. So I'm not going to grade figures just yet,
Right.
or at all,
Right.
really.
Manny NYC is probably the guy to talk to about grading figures and things like that. So.
Yeah. I hear
So
video
we
games
got-
are all the rage. I'll probably do video games first.
There you go.
I think
Who pulled it up?
it's called Action Figure Authority. AFA grading. I wonder what the prices are.
Yeah, what's the price to send in a loose figure? Find out, Dewey.
Loose.
See.
I would assume loose is cheaper than the freaking one with the box or the
Oh,
card.
They clean their stuff too. Item cleaning, 5 per item. Grading summaries, 20. Detailed grading report, $75. God damn.
Oh, $75, huh?
Is that right? A formal report
sure it is.
printed. No, but this is a report. I don't understand.
Oh.
Huh. I don't know.
Press and clean. Yeah.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So you guys saw the originals in the theaters. Did you do that? Were you able to see the originals in the theaters, Fourway?
So I know that I saw the original in the theater. I have no recollection of seeing it. I have a vivid recollection of seeing Empire.
Okay.
Empire.
Yeah. I remember exactly what theater we went to. I remember getting there was a program. It was like a comic book program that went along with it. Yeah, it was a big deal going to that.
That's
and then
amazing.
I remember seeing Jedi, but I was a lot older than that at that point.
Yeah. Okay. Terrible question. What's the first one again? Episode 4 is called what?
A New Hope.
New Hope. Even though it's actually, I think they call it that now, but I think originally it was just Star Wars. I mean,
It was.
Just Star Wars. Now they've labeled it A New Hope because it's, it falls within that. It's before those prequels they did, so it's actually number 4.
Right.
But
right.
in the 1977, it was just Star Wars.
See, I came along to a little. I was born in '83, so by the time I came online, it was like what? 85.
Empire Strikes Back was already out in like '83 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but by the time I was like old enough to like see stuff and
Mhm.
appreciate it, like it was like
Jedi.
88, like 88 or so.
Mhm.
And I remember I had my older cousin is 5 years older than me, and literally grew up next house over. We were neighbors, right? So I remember all of his stuff. Like I remember him having the action figures, and he had Star Wars curtains and bed sheets and all kinds of stuff. But
You got to have those bed sheets.
Star Wars played a huge role in my life. Like, I mean, we played Star Wars all the time. We played with the figures all the time. We would like go outside and get sticks and pretend we were doing lightsabers. I still today can't swing a regular sword without making a lightsaber sound. The very first girl I ever kissed was because of Star Wars.
oh, nice. Nice.
So,
Now did she have the Princess Leia look, or what was it?
Well, it was a Princess Leia Luke Skywalker.
Nice.
Thing.
Nice.
But anyway, that without going into too much detail with my wife, Star Wars has been like the most influential, like creative force in my life. If I ever got a tattoo, I think I would probably get something Star Wars over like Marvel anything, just because that's how much I love Star Wars.
Yeah.
What do you think? Have you given it any thought? What do you think you'd get?
God, I wouldn't. My body's a temple. I wouldn't ruin this piece of art.
That's why you gotta adorn it, right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm already wearing an LA jersey tonight. I'm not defacing my body anymore.
That's funny. That's a good one right there.
Oh man.
What about you, CBA? What's your Star Wars level of interest?
Well, I was never a Star Wars fan. I was always a Star Trek fan.
Oh, here we go.
So it took me a lot. It took me a long time to get into Star Wars. I never saw it in the theaters. I waited for it to come out on video. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Was that really like funny and interestingly enough? I was watching. You guys ever watch a show called The Goldbergs?
Yes.
So a little sitcom, and it's based in the 80s, and
Yep.
the kid, one of the younger kids is really into pop culture, and the newest Star Wars movie comes out, and he wants to go see it. And they seem to reference that a lot, like just the culture at the time, how big it was. Like it was the beginning of like cosplay, like people were standing in line, like dressed up as their favorite characters, and
Oh yeah. Yeah, in the 80s. Yeah.
and then they even went so far as to they had another episode where him and his little girlfriend, he finds out they're both like very very much pop culture nerds, but the girlfriend is a Trekkie and he's a Star Wars fan, and so the whole episode is about them just clashing. And I mean, is that really that big of a thing that like Star Wars guys and Star Trek guys are like?
I think for some of them. I think
Oh,
for some of them, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I think for some of those guys who are really diehards and they're serious about that, on both sides. They did that. They made that movie with those guys running off to. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And there's a scene in there that's pretty damn funny where Trekkies and the Star Wars guys go at it.
Well, it was never a thing for me. I just was never interested in Star Wars.
Yeah.
And what?
I said that's kind of interesting when, obviously Star Trek came out first.
Yep.
Captain Kirk was out and in front of your TV screen before Luke Skywalker was ever even thought of.
Mm-hmm.
But they're both science fiction. I'm interested.
Sci-fi.
I'm curious as to why. You didn't have an interest. Not that you haven't seen the movie. You already said you did. You've seen them. You've probably seen them multiple times. All 9 of them.
Yeah, I have.
But at your own leisure. Like you didn't have to go buy a ticket to go see this thing.
Precisely.
It wasn't like I shit Star Wars as a kid. I did. My dad was a huge Star Trek fan. He loved watching, whenever it came on like 7:00 on Friday nights or whenever it did. Loved it.
It's more of an economics thing because Star Wars came out when I was still living in Hawaii. I was attending Pearl Harbor Elementary School, and my dad was in the Navy at the time.
All right.
Star Trek on TV is free.
Yeah.
Whereas Star Wars, you'd have to go to the theater. And there was a classmate of mine who saw Star Wars 300 times, and I just said, why would you do that? He got in the newspaper, I remember. He and his girlfriend was in the newspaper because they saw Star Wars 300 times.
Guy from Stockton?
No, this is in Hawaii.
Oh.
Yeah, when I was much younger. And I just didn't get into Star Wars because I was such a big Star Trek fan. And it just, the technology and the characters just wasn't the same to me.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Did you go see the Star Trek motion picture in the theater?
I did.
Yeah.
And I loved it. As boring as it was, I loved it.
Economics thing. If you wanted to see Star Wars, you could have then.
So you walked out of that theater after watching the motion picture and you're saying, God damn it, the TV show is a lot better.
But I didn't see Star Trek the motion picture 300 times.
No.
I only saw it once, and it was bargain matinee during the middle of the week.
Yeah.
Cool.
And he had a coupon.
CBA living his life.
And I didn't buy any of the popcorn. I smuggled the food inside, okay?
You always got
we do that all the time. I love that. Especially with the kids.
It's got to be on the cheap.
I got a backpack, and we got all kinds of food and snacks, bro. I'm spending $300 to feed my kids at a movie theater. Like, it's crazy.
$300.
Oh my God! Like popcorn is like
it can get up pretty high, man.
Yeah, man. Popcorn and a drink is like $20, $30, something crazy like that.
Well, the theater experience is so much different now. You can go reserve your seats online, and you have the reclining seats.
Yep.
And you have, it feels like a lazy boy recliner, and you don't have people bothering you as much. And so, back in the day, you can switch your seats and all that. But it's so much more different now, and it's definitely more expensive.
Yeah, I took my kids to see. I want to say it was The Force Awakens, and we did it in that D-Max theater where the seats move and whatnot. That was my first experience and last experience with D-Max.
Yeah, it's a one-time thing.
Yeah.
It was fun, but I probably wouldn't do it again.
Yeah, it's a one-time thing. And it also depends on the movie. But I mean, with those kind of seats or those kind of situations, I mean, obviously, action movies do better. You're not going to go see some love story.
Yeah.
You know, the same thing with surround sound and all that. You know, when you're spending all that kind of money, it's kind of, I mean, unless your woman really wants to go or something, you know, then you like, okay, well, then you'll pony up the cash. But it's one of those situations where with the theater experience, it's like you're paying for all that noise and the movement and all that stuff. You know, the surround sound. So, yeah, all that other stuff, just you end up spending more money just for gimmicks and stuff, and it doesn't pan out. You
know? Real quick, since you were talking about the Trekkie lifestyle over there, Shorty Balls, who's your favorite? Which iteration of Star Trek was your favorite? I feel like you're a Deep Space Nine guy.
No, definitely not Deep Space Nine.
Enterprise.
Enterprise, yeah.
No.
Scott Bakula. Love it.
The original is my favorite, and then Next Generation comes next, and then everything else is, you know.
Voyager was good though, but anyways, we're not talking
Star Trek.
No, I was just curious, real quick. I was just curious.
Why don't we just talk about Clayton Crane again? I mean, come on.
Clayton Crane.
Show your Crane book. There you go.
There you go.
I just got it.
All right.
Yeah, but
all right, Murph.
Star Wars was awesome, man. I'd seen it. I want to say, I don't know if it was 77 or 78, and for me it was a drive-through or a drive. Yeah, the drive-in.
Drive-in.
Drive-through.
Initially, it was a drive-through, and then we drove back in. That's how old it was. Yeah, drive. You remember drive-ins? Yeah. Yeah, it was a drive. It was a drive-in, so you kind of like a captive audience, right? But I remember the drive-in. That was awesome. I went to go ask my parents if I could go with the buddy down the street because his family was going, and luckily for me, my mom allowed me to go. And my younger brother was begging to go, and I said, "Sorry, bro, you can't." And it had to be a twofer. Yeah, she told me I can't go unless I take my younger brother. Then I had to go back and bug my friend and ask his parents, "Hey, are they allow two of us to come?" And luckily they did, because I was worried. I was like, "Damn it, I won't get to see the movie because my younger brother wants to go," which is Tat. So
they threw him in the trunk, and
yeah, exactly. You used to hide in the trunk because you wouldn't pay and save a little bit. But we were so young, I don't think it mattered. When we became teenagers, we would hide the people in the trunk, so you'd save some dough to go get your popcorn. But anyway, yeah, the first time was a drive-in, and then I remember Empire Strikes Back. That was in the theater. Jedi was also in the theater. But with these movies, that's the thing. You get that theater experience, the sound. And I know the sound back then isn't as good as it is now, but it was still amazing because it's on a big screen. No one had big screens in their houses, man. It was just some people had those TVs
and
that
the
sat on
funny
the floor.
thing is, the big screens back then were not all that big. You know, like we
compared to now.
I think they were big, but now, like
that's because I was smaller. I was much smaller then, so everything looked larger. Jedi, I remember going to Jedi when Ron mentioned of his buddy seen it 300 times. I didn't reach that mark. That's insane. But when I had gone for Jedi, I think twice, and then I took a girl back, and I remember we did matinee as well. And in the theater, because the movie had been out for a while, so the movie's been out for a month or 2 months, you go back and check it out again.
Yeah.
And now you get in there, the seats, it's not packed. You can sit wherever you want. And me and this gal went to watch it, and I think we ended up falling asleep. I think we sat through four showings.
Jeez.
Because the guy would come and, they would walk through when the movie's over. They'd walk through, clean it up, and they look at you. And they say, "You good?" You just say, "Yeah, I want to check it out again." And we sat through 4 times. You get up to use the restroom, come back. Let's just say there wasn't a lot of movie watching going on, so you'd catch bits of the movie, look up, and then you do your thing. But that was awesome. We had the whole theater to ourselves at one point, so Other guys liked watching too. They probably weren't watching the movie, but enough of that. That's why I really like Jedi's probably one of my number one movies because of that experience.
There you go.
Knowing what we know now about microbiology, do we even want to go back to the theater? I mean,
nope.
AG was doing the old popcorn trick, huh?
No, I wasn't. That wasn't cool. Like Paul, was it Paul Rubens or something? Pee Wee Herman? No, I wasn't pulling a Pee Wee Herman.
No, the popcorn trick.
Nah, even the Dave Chappelle thing. No.
Dave Chappelle, that guy is something, isn't he?
He is.
I saw him on Saturday Night Live. That was something else.
That was great. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, that dude's. I mean, for a comedian, he's still pretty sharp.
I didn't know he got an Emmy for doing a Saturday Night Live show. That was interesting to me. I have to see that.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, how's it going? Azor's Tiger.
What up, Azors? Thanks for joining us, huh?
Hey, yeah. Yeah, Star Wars is definitely, like most of you guys, like a few other guys on the panel, yeah, it was the 70s thing, and growing up in that, really was influenced by Star Wars, did a lot. Dressing up for Halloween, dressed up as Luke Skywalker, dressing up as Boba Fett. I never
dressed up as Boba Fett.
Yeah, they had the old mask, the old plastic mask you just wear. And I had Boba Fett.
And there was a picture of Boba Fett on the plastic part.
T-shirt with a picture of Boba Fett on it, right?
Yeah, so trick-or-treating way back when even the here in California, we would roll that time back before October 31st. So it'd get dark right around, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, something like that. Going out, making the rounds, doing the trick-or-treating in my neighborhood as Boba Fett, getting all the candy, and then realizing which house is good, going home, changing, coming back out as Luke Skywalker. I was doing my thing, man.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's smart. So, okay, of the original three, since most of you guys saw it in the theaters, which one's your favorite of the original three?
Empire. Hands down.
Okay, I'm sorry. You gotta. Is that 4, 5, or 6?
Oh my God! You said the original three, so I guess it would be 5.
Okay, no shit. So the one in the middle. Okay,
well, it's number 2.
The Empire Strikes Back. Everyone likes it when the bad guy wins for a while.
Okay, Empire is the best. I'll give you that, but my favorite is Star Wars, the original.
Okay.
The favorite and the best are two different things. Like
yeah. I agree.
It's a way superior movie, and I love it. Like it's if you were to like, where is it? It's like on top of each other like that. But I mean, Star Wars was the very first time you meet Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Chewbacca. Like
Obi-Wan Kenobi,
even Darth Vader.
Yep.
Everything like that. It was so, for me, it was just such a touchstone moment in my life that it'll always be it's still my favorite movie of all time.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. Of all time, Star Wars. Like that's how much I love it. That's
cool.
Yeah. There are many better movies than Star Wars. There are better Star Wars iterations. Like I said, Empire is better than Star Wars.
I
thought
more
One was better
technology
than Star
got better.
Wars. I think The Mandalorian is better than Star Wars. A New Hope.
I've still yet to watch it.
And so, but it'll always be like my, it's the first movie I can ever remember ever making an impact on my life.
Yeah,
Star Wars. Yeah.
No, that's cool, man. I definitely understand that. Like you have, I think you're spot on when you say there's definitely better iterations and better movies, period. But it's your favorite. It's not about whether there are better things. It's just your favorite, and it is what it is, right? Like, that's cool, man. I respect that.
And I'd probably agree. I definitely agree with him. It's tough. I mean, I like all the Star Wars. I should say I like Star Wars 4, 5, and 6. Those are the ones I grew up with, and I love number. I'll also refer to 6 as 3 again. Return of the Jedi. I love Return of the Jedi for my experiences with Return of the Jedi. So that's I love that idea, and then I did
Your
really enjoy
physical experiences with Return of the Jedi.
and I really enjoy that movie. And it's like, you know, as Fourway mentioned, Star Wars, the first movie. I mean, that has to be, because that's the one that really first time visualized and seen all the stuff on the big screen and all these characters for the first time. And before that, you'd seen nothing like that before in the theater. So to experience that and how much impact it had on me as a kid, Star Wars, the first, you know, New Hope, that was awesome. Empire got a little better because maybe the technology got a little better and things start, you know, the actors come back.
I mean, the story was better. Like if you go back and you watch Star Wars A New Hope, the dialogue is horrible. George Lucas wrote all the dialogue. You know, like, it's in there. Hey, Uncle Ben, I would like to join the academy. No, you cannot join the academy. You know, like it's very wooden. It has no feeling. And then they brought in what was it? Was it Lawrence Kasdan to write the second one? And then the story, like, it got better. Irving Kershner directed the second one, not George Lucas. So he had
different
George
style.
Lucas had the overall vision. Mm-hmm. And from what I understand, Spielberg had a lot to do helping with Empire as well.
Yeah. Spielberg and Lucas are buddies, right? Yeah. Because I think before Lucas did Star Wars, anyways, I don't know if he did the graffiti movie. I think the
American Graffiti.
Graffiti,
that was a big movie.
That was filmed in like Lodi or Tracy or somewhere, right?
Yep,
or Modesto or somewhere.
Han Solo. Just nuts.
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford was in it. A lot of actors were in that graffiti, but Star Wars was just massive. And then, you know,
Suzanne Summers was in American Graffiti.
Three's Company, huh?
Ron Howard. American Graffiti was the precursor to Happy Days.
Yeah.
Happy Days wouldn't have happened without American Graffiti.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Suzanne Summers did that leg exercise thing. Right? That's what this was all about. But
the Thigh Master, we used to have one of those.
Yeah, it's amazing when you go back and see how things kind of worked out and where they all started from and where they are now.
I don't mean to jump in on this. Well, I do a little bit. So, Mike, you Fourway, you were talking about some shit like Star Wars is important. You know, a New Hope was your favorite, but you thought Empire was the best. Let's flash back to 77 or to 78, 79, 81. All right, in between those years, those tweeners. We don't have an internet. We don't have Facebook. We don't have. The only thing we got is the Providence Journal, or the newspaper. You got the Time magazine, Life magazine. Maybe Tom Brokaw says something on the nightly news. Every single time the TV was on, you heard the 20th Century Fox. Dun, 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 dun. You were like, holy shit, is it Star Wars time again? That's what it resonated with.
I still can't hear that without thinking Star Wars. And when they released the new movies, the Disney movies, when it didn't have the doom 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 doom, brrr, it didn't feel like Star Wars to me. You know, that's intrinsically connected for me. You know,
so as kids, how did we stay connected with Star Wars? We did it through merchandise, right? We did it with our action figures.
Yep.
We did it with possibly something like this that you would buy. All right. So this is the LP from 70, whatever it is. So this is the theatrical, and they would somebody's reading you the story, So you listen to something like this.
Nice. Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. I like it, And then how would you know anything about Empire Strikes Back? You'd have to go to your toy store when the pegs were filled with like some weird thing like Boba Fett or Yoda with an orange snake around his leg. You're like, who the frig is this guy? Like, what's going on? And then maybe a magazine would, like a Time or something like that, would give you a little bit of information. We had nothing going into this. That's why, like, the reveal of, Obi-Wan never told you what happened to me, all that shit. That was why it was such a big deal.
And that could never ever happen today.
Never.
Somehow
Never.
it would have leaked. Like
if you want to try to figure out how Mando is going to end, you can't, because you're gonna get spoiled somehow, some way. Now, I got my own theory, and I'm not going to give it to you, but I got my theory.
Especially after tonight's episode.
Oh my God! Episode? Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
it's insane. They showed so much. It's like Dave Filoni right now is trying to rewrite the last 3 episodes, the last 3 movies.
Yeah.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. The way we all want it to happen, I guess. But as a kid, what did you do as a kid when you were little and you were into Star Wars?
I'm gonna tell you something. There was a Star Wars fan club, and I was a part of it. It was called Bantha Tracks.
God, I wanted the Luke Skywalker and Bespin Fatigues fucking jacket. I wanted that so bad, but it was like $40. My mother went like this, double bird shipment. Like it wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, that's a lot of money back then.
It was. I wanted it so much. Oh my God!
I had the gap. I had the Star Wars lunchbox, man. I had everything, like every year I'd have a different Star Wars lunch pail. I don't think I ever had a different lunch pail than Star Wars growing up.
Merchandise is how they bridged the gap back then,
and that's also why it's so successful even today. If they didn't have the toys, it would have just been another Star Trek: The Motion Picture. It would have been a good movie. Well, no, sorry, not Star Trek: The Motion Picture. That would have been. It would have been Wrath of Khan. It was a good movie, but no one really remembers it.
Yeah.
It's funny that you guys mentioned it in those terms, because my real introduction to Star Wars, like the idea of Star Wars and the just the overall storyline was actually, funny enough, was Spaceballs, right? The Mel Brooks parody film, right? Like that's how I really got the overall storyline and how it worked out. My mom.
The premise.
What was that?
You know what that's like? That's like hearing a Weird Al song the first time and going, Michael Jackson totally ripped off that Weird Al song.
No, right? Yeah, no, right? But growing up, my mom was a huge Mel Brooks fan. So we used to love watching all the old Mel Brooks movies, right? Was a Silent Movie and Young Frankenstein and just all those movies, right? Grew up with all that stuff. Blazing Saddles. Yeah, I love that, the Mel Brooks collection. That's amazing. So when Spaceballs came out, I was I don't know, I had to be 6, 7 years old, and it was every summer it seemed like HBO would just play one movie over on repeat every summer, right? Every day almost, right? So I grew up watching Spaceballs, and so it kind of gave me an idea of what Star Wars was. But the way that Murph was talking about staying connected with the movie, it reminds me of when, I don't remember what the name of the Han Solo character was in Spaceballs. But he runs into the Yoda. What was it? Lone Star, right?
Lone Star.
So Lone Star runs into Yogurt, and then he goes. And then he starts talking about merchandising, Spaceballs the movie, Spaceballs the breakfast cereal, Spaceballs the doll. Yeah, Murph, I think is spot on with that. And obviously it was right for parody, right? Spaceballs was just talking about merchandising, right?
Well, there's a famous thing about Carrie Fisher talking about how she's creeped out and honored at the same time that there was a shampoo of her,
Right. I saw that one. I did. Yeah. I've seen that interview.
And so there's so much merchandising of it, and like I said, that's the reason it's still as loved as it is today, because without all that stuff, and they got you right at the beginning. When Star Wars came out, that's what.
Hold on. Let me see. Let's see what you got.
Oh,
do you have the 3PO card?
Oh wow!
So this is the whole set. So this is the blue series, the yellow series, the red series, the orange series, the stickers, and Mike, awesome. This one might bring you back a little bit. I couldn't collect them all myself because my mother wouldn't buy enough thread to fucking do it. But thank God for this thing called eBay, and I was able to find all the Wonder Bread Star Wars cards that came out. So it has a copyright in 1977. So if Wonder Bread was the bread your mom was buying, then you were in, and then you can see like some of the backseats, some of them over here are like yellowed and shit because they're like on the bread or something.
See, I only heard about those because we never had that in Canada. It wasn't available in Canada. So
wow, that's so cool.
Damn.
We had in our macaroni and cheese in the late 80s. There were Star Wars cards.
Kraft dinner,
yeah, KD. Canadian staple right there, man. But yeah, they had Star Wars cards in theirs. I remember collecting those ones. But I was saying like they did it totally right. Like they got you right at the beginning because when Star Wars came out, they didn't have any merchandise for it, and then they came out with that it was the board, and that had all the figures on the board and said if you get this, you're gonna get all the figures, next year when they all come out. Yeah, and like just everything that Lucas did about that movie was right.
Gold.
It was every idea he had, doing the stop motion, doing like all the miniatures and everything. Like they made leaps and bounds in the cinematics and stuff like that. Like ILM is still like the biggest digital effects company out there right now. If you want good digital effects, you go to ILM, and that all started with Star Wars. Like I shudder to think of a world where we didn't have Star Wars. Like how bad would the movies be today?
Oh, they'd be crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could do without Star Wars, though. I don't.
Yeah, I know you could. But, you shut up, Trekkie.
You shut up, Trekkie.
Yeah, I have to say my favorite Star Wars movie is Phantom Menace, and I know what you laugh at.
Are you? I don't know if you're like serious or you're trolling.
He's probably.
Isn't that the one where
we
first see Liam Neeson and Ewan McGregor? That's the first time.
Okay,
right?
so
a young Obi-Wan.
There is a large contingent of Star Wars fans that do not like the prequels. Yes. I am not one of those. I can appreciate them for what they are. They're horribly directed, badly written movies that are very integral to the stories that I love. Right? Phantom Menace was bad. They had a lot of bad parts, but you know what? It also had a lot of good parts in it too. It had Darth Maul. Darth Maul was awesome.
Yeah, he was.
Underutilized, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Underutilized.
Just like Boba Fett.
Yeah, absolutely. Boba Fett is this cultural icon that everyone loves. I mean, the dude had 2 lines in the entire trilogy, and he got knocked into the Sarlacc pit by a blind Han Solo. He's literally the most useless character in Star Wars, other than the guy behind the bar that goes, "No droids in this bar,"
No, it's a trap.
Yeah, it's a trap.
So I remember when I was in high school, and one of the biggest Star Wars fans I knew there said to me, I still remember him saying that it was going to be 20 years till they released the next Star Wars. And I was actually looking forward to it because I knew that the special effects were going to be better.
Yeah.
And at the time that it came out, that was probably the last few years I was still doing martial arts. And when I saw this guy...
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Yep. Fighting... Ewan McGregor and Liam Neeson.
Well, hold on.
Yes.
Let me highlight you. Hold on a second. Let's see that.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I bought this because I wanted to meet the guy because I had so many opportunities to go to a convention to meet him. And
he was at Silicon Valley Comic Con a couple of years back.
I know. I just dropped the ball every single time.
He'll still come around.
I bought this specifically for him.
Yeah, doesn't charge much.
Yeah,
much.
Yeah, he is a nice guy. I remember I stood in line and I was doing my witnessing for CBCS, and one of my customers stood in line because he got that book there signed by Ray Parkin. Super nice guy. he said, and he charges for pictures with him, but he said, you know what? If you want to take a picture of me signing the book, that's fine. You know, all good. But if you're going to jump in, that's going to be different. But yeah, I don't know. He's cool. He was a nice guy.
I liked him a lot. Met him a few times.
When I first saw that weapon, okay.
Oh yeah.
When he had the
double lightsaber.
Oh my god!
It's like it's like a bow. It's almost like a bow staff, but
it's a saber. Yeah,
yeah, but it's a saber exactly. Like, but I mean, it's got the reach and the shape of a bow staff. But
I was tripping. I was like, how could that come before Vader? You know, I was like, as a fan, I was like, how does that fall into place? How does he have something cooler than Vader to some degree? You know, because it's a double lightsaber, and then. But it's such an epic thing to see three guys.
It obviously didn't protect him because he died.
So we think.
Did he get cut in half?
He got cut in half. Yeah.
Obi-Wan, baby.
Fell down a shaft.
So with that in mind, I am so looking forward to Ewan McGregor coming out again. Isn't he going to make Obi-Wan again?
Yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
He's getting close. He's getting close to.
Looking
Alec
like
Guinness's age,
Alec Guinness
right?
is a stud.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe not
close.
his age.
Thank God he's that old, but yeah,
which is fine if he gets to be, you know, if he's older. That's where you want him to be. You want him to be that gray-haired, grizzly beard guy.
Yeah, when he's on Tatooine before protecting Luke Skywalker.
That's what he's going to be playing. He's going to be doing that part. But like Fourway said, you know. All the prequels and all that, they may have sucked. You may say they sucked. You might say they were awesome, but they all meant something to the Star Wars lore, to the way the story was being told. You can take something out of every one of those prequels, all three of them, and be like, oh, maybe just that one moment. Maybe for you, CBA was Darth Maul. You know, doing the double bow staff and all that, you'd be like, all right, that's your moment, you know.
Yeah.
And the second one, I can't think of anything.
Oh, dude, second one, you see Yoda get down
in the arena.
Yeah,
the arena.
That many Jedi's at the same time.
And all that, and you know, dude, and then obviously
you get a little bit of backstory on Boba Fett in that one too.
Right. It just keeps the story kind of going. And everyone's going to have a different opinion about it, but it all matters what you feel about it. You're talking about a passionate Star Wars guy, so yes, I love them all. I love all 9 of the films. I love them.
Mm-hmm. As far as prequels are concerned, as far as prequels are concerned, look, I'm a new Star Wars guy, right? Like I started late in the game. I've been exposed to it. I don't have I'm just being honest. Like I don't have that nostalgia for the older films. Like I'll watch them; they're okay. But as Fourway admitted earlier, you know they're kind of poorly written and they're wooden. But there's obviously to everybody there's a nostalgia about it, right? And I get that, and they're cool in their own right, in their own respect. However, like because I was older when I was really first introduced to them and started watching them. I really like the newer ones. Like I'm a fan of the newer ones. The new ones are really cool. The technology is caught up. You know, the writing is caught up. And as far as like the prequels are concerned, or they're just the movies in general, like, oh my God, Rogue One was fucking amazing. It was
one
a
of the best
great
Star Wars.
film.
It is.
Yeah,
as far as action,
it was just
dialogue, story.
Yep.
Action, dialogue, story. The way it sets up the beginning of what the Death Star is going to be and how they get the blueprints to destroy and all that stuff. Fucking amazing. Even the ending scene. But
that's the best scene.
Yeah.
How's it not one of the one of the
oh
best
my God, ending scene. Like my wife being a Vader, like a Darth Vader fan.
Dude,
like we went to the theaters and I watched it, and then you hear the music, and now that we got the sound, right? You got this booming sound everywhere. Everything turns black, and there's this red strobe light just beaming, and you got the alarm going off, and you're like, oh fuck, what's happening? Then you see the red lightsaber flash, and Vader just murks everybody ruthlessly, like just like
from
effortlessly.
Vader's perspective now. From Vader's
perspective. Rogue One gave you everything that you should have gotten in A New Hope with Darth Vader.
Because of the technology.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You know, it was such a stick fight battle. Everyone was stiff and Rogue, you're right, Julie. I don't mean to touch you, but it was amazing to see that.
The thing is, in A New Hope, you have two like octogenarians battling it out, right? I mean, you know, like if I was watching my two grandfathers have a sword fight, I'd expect that to look a lot like A New Hope.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, maybe with a little flashy spin around, you know, and then oh my god, my back. But honestly, like, I don't know if you guys have seen there's a thing on YouTube where somebody redid the battle, and
amazing.
it was so good. You know, I watched that and it's just like, oh yeah, I wish they would put that in there. You know, like.
Yeah,
but even back in the day, you had two guys battling with swords that went and they were lit up. It was good enough back then.
It was, because I think like when you mentioned dialogue and the script for the first movie, you know, New Hope, to me it didn't matter. I was young. I was
you didn't realize it was
what they were spewing, what they were talking about. I caught a few moments what they were saying, you know, like, you know, Han Solo being in there and shooting the guy first or whatever. Shooting Greedo, but you know, it was all just a visual. It was such a visual movie for me. It wasn't so much I wasn't you know, picking it apart being a dialogue movie. I was too young to really care about dialogue. I was more like about the visuals and the action. And, you know, then of course as the movies go on, then it's all about then dialogue definitely plays a factor. It's like, you know, you want to know what's going on, what's happening, who's saying what, but.
Well, I gotta say, my favorite in-theater experience was with the worst movie. The worst movie was Attack of the Clones. And my wife and I, we were just so disappointed. And then you see Yoda get into the fight.
That's what I'm saying.
So cool.
Yes, it was. First time you see Yoda get down.
Exactly. So. That's probably, you're right. That's the part that brings you back to like, all right, the Clone Wars is relevant because you saw the Toad jump around and kick ass.
Yeah, for the first time. And then Rogue One, to me, Rogue One was the real Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Suicide Squad movie came out then, and dude, Rogue One, you can't touch that.
Sounds terrible when you say it that way.
Attack of the Clones is still marginally better than the second one of the new ones. I can't even remember what it was called.
Oh, I thought that was the second one.
No, the new three
with Rey with
yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Not the Force Awakens.
Force
Awakens was good, but the second one, directed by Rian Johnson.
Oh yeah.
What the hell is that called?
Let's see, what is that?
Yeah, that's how bad it was. I can't even.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Is it Rise of Skywalker, Last Jedi?
Let's Google this.
It's Last Jedi, maybe.
It's the Last Jedi.
Yeah, Last Jedi.
No, I don't remember it either.
See, everyone thinks it sucks. It's bad.
Well, you know, I kind of rate the movie too in the sense of how many times you go back to the theater to watch it. If you just watch it one and done, then it's like, eh. If you go back to watch it a second time, it could be because you enjoyed it or you missed something, right?
Well, for us, when we watched the second round of movies, we were already in our adulthood, so we only saw the movie once, and then went out and watched the DVD. That's what our life was like. You don't buy DVDs now.
Yes, and as a kid in the 70s, there was no VHS. There was nothing. You had to wait. We had to wait, because of what Murph and Fourway and most of us have mentioned, the merchandise is what kept you along, and then they prepared you for Empire Strikes Back and Jedi. It was the merchandise and all the products in between the movies that kept you remembered, you know, kept your mind fresh about it, because you're like, you'd forget about that crap. You know, you would just kind of had that carrot in front of you, waiting for the next movie.
Real quick, I just wanted to mention, I want to acknowledge the comment that Azor says. He says, "I am the Force, and the Force is with me." So that was Donnie Yen's character in Rogue One.
Rogue.
And Donnie Yen is the fucking man. Like that dude.
Yes, he is.
Like when it comes to a martial artist and like a movie star, that dude is super dope. If you ever see, he was one of the things that made that movie for me. And then if you guys ever get a chance to see Ip Man, oh man, he's amazing.
Before Ip Man, he was great in Iron Monkey. You gotta see that.
I've never seen that one. I'll check it out.
Iron Monkey is so awesome. Oh my god.
Okay.
That's the first time I saw him.
Cool.
That was you gotta see that. Iron Monkey is like I guess it's similar to I don't want to say that. That's not true. Go see it. It's great.
All right. What's up to the broskies? Gomez Comic Collector.
Cream. Oh boy.
All right. Yeah. Sorry to jump in. I get really excited about Donnie Yen and like what he did for me in that movie. Like when I was younger, I trained for like probably not as long as TBA did, but I did like a good like 5 years of karate, and I thought like Donnie Yen was amazing. Like that dude was just dope. That's all I got.
That's all you got.
That's all I got.
That's it.
That's it. Well, so we got some. Does anybody got some books? I heard some people got some Star Wars books.
There's some books, yeah. Oh, there's books everywhere. Even the Trekkie got a freaking Jedi book. That Trekkie just broke out a Jedi book. Can't be all that bad, huh?
Let's see what you got. Shorty Balls.
Shorty Balls. I like.
So when I first joined the community, there's another California YouTuber. I think he's in Sacramento, and his channel is called Stupid Chainsaw Productions, and he's a big Star Wars comic book fan. And I asked him what was his favorite Star Wars comic book that he read, and he said it was this one. And I went ahead and picked this up. The artwork is stunning. The story is awesome. I would love to see this as a movie. So this is called Tales of the Jedi: Dark Lords of the Sith. So this is issue 1. It's a miniseries.
I have the ash can of that somewhere.
I think I had the ash can too. I can't find it now. It's issue number 2. So the artwork is like a painting kind of thing.
And that's Dark Horse, right?
Looks like David Mack.
That's Dark Horse?
Yep.
It's Dark Horse. That's right. Yeah.
Which right now is all considered, what do they call it now? Legend or something like that?
Not canon
or not?
Back in the day, that used to be all like canon. And now it's all...
Oh, it's all part of the lore or part of the story.
They call it Legends now or something like that.
Okay. They're actually included into the Star Wars mythos.
And then I went to a convention. I saw this artist doing stuff, and I said, "Hey, could you do me some slutty Jedi?" So he gave me some slutty Jedi.
He likes them a bit dirty.
What does the mic call it? Dirty girls? Is that what
That's still nice. That's a nice sketch, man.
I feel like you got to coin that phrase, though. Slutty Jedis.
Yeah. I mean, this is Adam Hughes. It just doesn't look right, but it's still Adam Hughes.
Mm-hmm. A little off there, but
it is a little off.
That's right up Tat's alley.
And Mike gave me this one.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
There's an awesome signature here somewhere. Where is it?
By R2's leg.
Okay.
R2's leg. Tyler Christopher, is it?
Yeah, John Tyler, right up there. Yep.
Oh, that's so cool. Super tiny. That's his real signature?
That's it. That's what Christopher does.
We'll have to talk about that dude for sure, because he definitely doesn't take away from his artwork, and those covers are sweet.
The other artist I want to meet is Phil Noto. This guy's great.
Phil Noto. Hold on. Let me come back. There we go. No, go back to the Kanan.
Oh, wow. Let's check out that Luke.
Kanan? How do you say that?
Kanan.
Yeah, Phil Noto. I want to meet him. He's a great Black Widow artist, but he's also a great Star Wars artist. Yeah. And I heard this is kind of a cool read, but I haven't got around to reading it yet.
It's a hot book right there.
It's a hot book.
Is it really? It's great cover art. Look at that. Is so cool.
The fact that they made it into True Believers already is astounding to me.
Yeah, it's not like a year ago. I think that book came out.
Yeah, I that trips me out too, Murph. They've been doing that with some of the newer books. I think it's weird when they are putting out those True Believers when a book's not even 5-10 years old.
Well, it's because they know if people can't get the originals are too, the first prints are too stupid priced.
Fourway.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Fourway's ready.
I'd go get my lightsaber, but that wouldn't look right.
That's
hot as hell.
So hot in this thing.
Okay. Hold on. Before we go on with the books, real quick, we're gonna go down the line. Are you gonna choose the dark side or the light? Murph.
The light.
All right. AG.
Damn, I like Darth Maul. I gotta go light.
Okay.
I'm almost borderline Anakin. You kind of go that way, then. But I'll say light. Yeah, Luke Skywalker.
Okay. All right.
It's a tough choice. Damn it.
It's the light side. It's not even a. I mean, dark side is way cooler.
Yeah, way cooler.
But you know, look at the guys that I like in Marvel, right? I like Captain America. I like Superman in DC. You know, of course, I'm gonna like the light side. You know, like it's.
Yeah. Yep. All right, and then CBA. So you're gonna go with
Federation.
No, hold on, are you? The Federation or the Borg?
Picard.
Federation or Borg, huh?
No, seriously, dark side or light side?
And I'm kind of conflicted.
Oh.
I would do both. I would go both ways.
Sweaty balls. That's news. Breaking news. No.
Let me ask you guys. Can I be on the light side with a red lightsaber?
No.
I don't see why not.
Sorry, bro. Well, you might be the
Purple
first.
is as deep as you can get.
No. I need the red lightsaber. Fucking those things are hella dope.
Hella dope. You can't, you know. But
then you might not be. Well, you could. I don't know. You'll be like a bounty hunter then, or something.
I mean, that's why the dark side is so alluring. They've got all the cool stuff, man. Like, you know, like think about what the Jedi can do. They can go, this is not the droid you're looking for. Oh wow, that's a great trick.
Yeah, but
from across the universe with the dark side.
But see, in Return of the Jedi, Luke was a badass. He came in dressed all in black, he had the green lightsaber. He was tossing some folks around. So. Yeah.
Azor's Tiger brings up a question for me. I know I've heard of the Gray Jedi. I know about it, but I've never. Yeah, so is that that's not like in the movies, right? That's only like in the
that's in the expanded universe, and that's a character that you might see coming up soon.
Oh,
what's her name again?
Huh?
What's her name again? Ahsoka.
That's like Ahsoka Tano. Yeah.
But you said light side or dark side. Dark side is like a mix of Jimi Hendrix and oh God, the Ozzy Osbourne guy, Randy
Rhoads.
Randy Rhoads.
Randy Rhoads. Where the light side is just Eddie Van Halen, man. Like, you know what I'm saying there? You know, like they're all powerful, but you might need two to try to beat one, and the one's gonna win.
Yeah, because Obi-Wan's a badass.
He's a badass.
I mean, I don't really know all the guys that you just mentioned, but I know I like Jimi Hendrix.
That's why you want the red lightsaber.
There you go.
Well,
what's his
left-hander
lightsaber?
Yeah.
Have you ever? So, King of the Golden State, what's up, brother? Thanks for dropping by. Oh shit!
Oh, Darth Plagueis the Wise, yeah.
Yes,
Darth Plagueis. And what's up with Undisputed Frosty? What's up, Frosty? Thanks for joining us, man. Yeah, we're talking some Star Wars. I'm way out of my league here. All my brothers right here on the panel know what's up. I'm asking dumb questions like, can I be on the light side with the red lightsaber?
No, that's a good question. It's different if you say it's Picard. You know, which lightsaber does Picard have?
Can I be on the light side with a phaser? With my phaser.
Only if you set it to stun.
Yeah.
Only on stun.
Yeah, don't wear a red shirt when you go down.
Don't wear a red shirt
with those guys. You're done.
Oh shit!
Real quick here.
Yeah.
Let's give a shout out to the Uncanny Kawaka because I made a trade with him, and he just received my package in the mail, which was like a month and a half ago that I sent it out. So he's gonna be having a unboxing soon. Probably not unboxing. He already unboxed it, but he's gonna have a showing of what his side of the trade was.
Nice.
And so yeah, check that out because he's almost at 1,000 subscribers too. He's pretty close there.
Nice.
So he's got to get up there. He's got probably one of the most amazing X-Men collections that I know of.
He does.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's only, I think, what are you, only like 5 books now, Kyle?
He's just missing a couple.
Yeah, he's only missing a couple. I just sent him one of the ones he needed. So
nice.
Cool.
Yeah. So
Kyle is what I like to call a collector's collector. Like that dude scripts, saves, and fights and battles for all the books that he gets. Especially being way out there in New Zealand, he doesn't have a whole lot of access to books like we do, like stateside, and maybe even as much as
clean water.
I was just talking about access to books. Right?
Send it by fishing boat. What?
But he's got a hell of a X-Men collection. Good
dude.
dude. Go check him out.
And a Judge Dredd collection as well.
He says he's 5 away.
That's right.
Kyle says he's only
5 books away.
Books. And I know in a couple of previous shows he mentioned his Grail. You know, I think he said he was going for number 1 pretty soon. That was his big book he's heading out for.
Number 1 and number 4 is 2 like really big ones. I think that he needs.
Yeah, what's number 4? Number 4 must be first.
It's the first
Magneto.
Yeah, Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Yeah.
So at X-Men number 1, isn't it probably cheaper to get it nowadays?
I don't think so. Now that
No, you don't think so?
I mean,
because there's no more Star Wars. There's no more
now
X-Men movies, right? And then the pandemic is causing people to,
uncanny
prices to sell.
Uncanny
books
because the
books are staying like
may have dropped a little bit, but it's still up there.
Not by much.
Okay.
Not by much. I've always kind of kept tabs on it just from afar, and hasn't dropped not enough for me to pull the trigger on anything.
No, but unfortunately, when Marvel actually starts producing some of those X-Men movies, that book is just going to go right through the roof. Is my guess.
I mean, I was seriously I was somewhat looking at it maybe 6-7 years ago, and while the price has dropped within the past year or so, prices right now are still higher than they were like 6 years ago.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah. They'll never hit those.
And I just want to make a personal note to King of the Golden State. Yes, I did give him this package, or my package, whatever, and you can go fuck yourself. How about that?
We also forgot to mention the show is not intended for kids. Although
we mention that every week.
They know.
They know.
Will be played by Fourwayflashers.
But we don't get that many views anyway. So, but I thought I'd still mention just for YouTube's sake. I don't want to pull the video down.
I just want to say that don't be jealous that the guy from the North is in the West Coast connection. He's just jealous. That's all. Just pure jealousy.
Just a little jelly. Gotta get some peanut butter.
Because he knows that my Raptors beat his useless Golden State Warriors.
Oh, that's right.
For the NBA championships, and that's all I gotta say.
This is the maddest I've ever been at you in my entire life, boy.
Well, you know what? Like I'm seething the fact that Murph is on because I hate Boston. As a Leaf fan,
Murph looked ridiculously
Murph perked up quick. Murph was like, what?
The Leafs in Boston are just. Ugh.
Yeah, I know. And what's his name that we gave you? Phil Kessel.
Phil
Enjoy
Kessel.
that guy, right?
Didn't matter.
Yeah, Castle.
Kessel Run.
Kessel Run.
Enjoy that, baby.
Oh shit! All right, so
you want to show some goodies?
Yeah, we had some Sweaty Balls good stuff, and let's see some Kessel Run stuff. What?
Oh, there's some Kessel Run.
I thought we were showing some.
We're doing Star Wars for Christ's
sake. Star Wars.
Well, this was here.
Well, there you go.
I gotta say, I love The Mandalorian. That is a fun show.
Yes, it is. Gotta watch that. Gotta watch that.
I gotta tell you, Fourway, check out this comment. I mean, and he's not too far off. If you keep talking about the Warriors,
my heart for a Canadian, yes.
Golden State Warriors. I don't know what to tell you, man.
There you go, AG.
Yeah.
What's her Ashoka? What?
Ahsoka Tano, man. Get it right, son.
I mean, I'm trying. I'm asking questions out here. I'm learning.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that fool's dope.
Yeah, it's
that thing really needs a signature.
Yeah. Big Ben. Let's see.
If you get it signed, are you gonna send it to AFA to get graded?
Nah, fuck
Hell's no.
Oh, you could have got that half off if you let it sit on the peg long enough.
Yeah, and the thing with the Star Wars movies, which helps make, is the androids. Obviously, the androids help lighten up the load.
You don't need with it though.
You don't need Jar Jar Binks. It's just a couple, R2D2, C3PO, BB-8. That's all you need. You don't need the Jar Jar Binks, and then the lighter side of the Force.
Oh, the old lady likes the Ewoks.
She loves Wicket.
Yeah.
But people always thought these were fuzzy little bears. Well, what they forget that these little bastards were cannibals.
Right. Little bastards that kick your ass.
Yeah, they were eating people. Only until Luke showed up, they stopped eating people.
Hey, Frost said Jar Jar is a beast. Watch your mouth.
That little bastard.
Yeah, I don't really care for Jar Jar. He was annoying.
Yeah, my woman loves all this stuff. So.
Wow.
And let's see, last one. I got a couple books, but this was my recent. This came from Dawn Mateague. Actually, I got Dawn Mateague. She's an artist.
Oh, Dawn Mateague.
Dawn Mateague, yeah.
She's an excellent artist, actually.
This is the Davis portfolio.
Oh yeah, let's see.
Ooh,
that's nice.
I like that. Why don't you just tear that out and send it my way?
That's the first one in there. That's all I got in there right now. That's probably all it's going to stay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show Mark.
There you go. Is that number 2?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got an Andy Granoff signature on there, huh?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's a great Andy Granoff cover. Vader walking by with the cape flowing.
Yeah,
it is.
Vader don't care. No care in the world for Vader. He starts choking dudes out. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is that a loose sig? Is that a raw sig?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
AG has a. I didn't know that AG had any raw sigs.
It was not.
I got a long box full of long sigs.
Okay.
Oh, there she is. Oh, and you got Addie on that. Nice.
Yeah.
So why didn't you slap that?
Yeah.
Well, this is back before this book got hot.
Right.
This book was no one knew. Dr.
What's the name of those 2 murder droids?
000 and Tat Rules, I think.
R2 douchebag.
R2 douchebag and 000.
Yeah, douchebag sounds about right. That sounds like a villain.
Douchebag.
Oh, wait a minute. I can tell you because I have mine slabbed.
Hold on.
That sounds like a douchebag.
Yeah.
It's BT.
Well, this is one I picked up.
Quit teasing. Turn it. Let's see it.
There, I turned it.
Ah, damn.
Dynamic Forces.
I picked this up from a vendor, and then like 6 months later, I actually met the artist Ken Haysher. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Very cool guy.
Oh, that's really cool.
I couldn't pass this up. I saw this sketch and I came back an hour later. He still had it. I'm like, let me get that, man. Because I was like, crap. I was glad it was still there. Because Darth Maul.
All right, so you saw it, then you went about your business, and you stewed about it for an hour.
Yes, sir.
You fought. So the angels popped up. You had the angel and the devil pop up. And you're like,
mostly the devil.
Buy it, AG, buy it. And you're like, no. We like buy it. And you picture your wife is like, you got to pay the cable bill. And you're like, buy it anyway.
I was like, F the cable bill. Who watches TV? Yeah. Yeah, no. And then I met this dude. I met the Ken Haysher guy like a couple months later at a smaller con, and I didn't get anything done by him. I just got his autograph, but very cool guy, and I would definitely like to get some sketches from him next time. So that's pretty much it for Star Wars. But let me last.
You got some more Crane stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
Well, this one I forgot.
It just doesn't stop.
Doesn't stop. I forgot to mention. I meant in the last video when we were doing all the Crane stuff. I forgot to show off that this one was actually labeled wrong. It says the cover is done by Gabriel Dell'Otto, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. CBCS notates it as Gabriel Del Otto cover when it's a Crane cover, obviously.
Let's see.
So the label actually says that? It says
Yeah.
Gabriel Del Otto? Oh, that's messed up.
No,
So-
mine says Clayton Crane.
So when you get your books back, man, you know, you're always thinking, oh, what the hell grade is? You get so excited to see the grade. Read the things, man. Read them. Because you might have some misinformation. It could say first Little Ponies or some shit. You know?
Mine's legit.
Accidents happen, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
Mine's legit.
That's CBCS's motto. Accidents will happen.
All right. Let's see. We had some pretty good Shorty Balls books earlier.
Shorty Balls was awesome, yeah.
Fourway and Murph. You guys got some Star Wars merch?
I can show anything you want.
All right, well then you're up then, big guy.
Really?
We got
like
a
we were
bad feeling
talking about.
this.
We were talking about earlier. How do you bridge the gap when you were 7 years old or 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old? How do you bridge that? I bridge the gap with obviously, the action figures and then the story. So I put this thing probably. If I brought this to Kyle Rowe, he would laugh at me probably because the thing probably skips over and over. These aren't the droids looking for. These aren't the droids
looking for.
And, played it together. And I would take my figures and I would go along with the story and I would set up as much as I could. And I would take blocks. You guys remember blocks, right? The little fucking pieces of wood that we would have. We would build shit with. And you'd build like Moss Eisley's Canteen.
Lincoln Logs?
Them too. I utilize that shit too. So what else did you do when you bridged the gap? You got the Treasury Edition, all right? And you read the shit out of it, and you took your crayons and you colored in, Darth Vader's eyes, and you did shit with it. But thank God for eBay later when you're older, you can find a cool copy, a really nice copy.
Yeah. So you drew lasers coming out of the guns every time.
Truly. Right. So after that, what do you get after that? You can get this right there, but I was too young for this. Like I didn't know how that. I like this better than this. My brother had this, and now I have this.
Oh, very cool.
And not only do I have one, I got two, and this one's signed by Tom Palmer. But when you
that's a nice grade too. That's what was that? A5?
That was an A5 on the CBCS.
If that was CBC, it'd be a 9.8.
You like the big ones. You like the fucking big ones. You like the big ones when you live. So yeah, those are your early Star Wars collectibles right there. Obviously, this is the first appearance of Luke Skywalker, and I don't know.
Pretty much everybody was a Han Solo, Chewbacca,
Skywalker,
Obi-Wan,
C-3PO, Princess Leia, and Darth Vader, but not Chewbacca and Han Solo. Even though Han Solo is on the cover. So what else do you do when you do that? You go and you get your Star Wars 42, your first appearance of Boba Fett and Bosk and Dengar. Or you can go and you can buy the magazine, which as a kid I liked more. And this is actually the first Yoda, the first Emperor, the first Boba Fett. What else can we do?
Murph just bringing the fire.
You can go to a convention, you get Ken Lashley, make you a Funko Pop Darth Vader.
Oh yeah, check that out.
You can have fun with that. You can do, you can throw him with $20. And he's like, yeah, I'll do that for you. And you're like, cool. You can, before all this hype of the comics of, like Darth Vader 3 and Clone Wars 1, you can go to the bookstore. You can find Heir to the Empire.
Yes, sir.
You can read about the expanded universe. And then you can wait 25 years later, and you can go to a con. You can have Timothy Zahn sign it for you.
Oh, wow.
You can have fun with that. You can do that. What else can you do? You can get your first triple B Dr. Aphra. You know, this is only a spec book for me. I could care less about this character. You can get your first Mara Jade or your first Grand Admiral Thrawn. 9.2. It's not near mint, guys. It's BF plus. This is a hot one. You can go get your first Sabine Wren, your first Kanan, you can get your first Ezra Bridger. You can, it's going to be hot. It's all Mandalorian tie-in, hopefully.
That would be cool.
It would be cool. You can get the granddaddy of them all. You can get the first Ahsoka Tano.
That's the big book right there.
That's the big book. And
man,
quite frankly, right now in 8.0, I'm watching an auction, and it's going for over $500.
Cool.
I have a total of like $60 invested in this book with slabbing.
Fantastic.
I don't know if I can pass that up. I don't know if I can pass up that free money. I don't know. We'll find out next Friday if I put it up. We'll find out. And then you get some other cool Ahsoka books. You can get this. This is a San Diego convention. This is the same title, but it's a variant, like a 1 in 10, same as that. There's so much outfit. I have this. Where is it? Oh, no, don't lose it, because I'm trying to sell it. I lost it. Oh, God. I got to, here it is. No, this is me. Here it is, right here. Holy crap.
You found it.
It's on eBay right now.
Ooh.
Ron, look at this. It's on eBay. It's a magazine that came out in...
Can you explain who this character is again? Is she a Jedi or a prostitute? What does she do?
All right, so she's almost like both, but Ahsoka Tano...
No, she ain't the latter. She's not the latter. That's what
she is no Jedi. She's probably more of a prostitute than anything.
No.
Ahsoka Tano is Anakin Skywalker's Padawan.
Oh, okay.
So she's badass. So if you're enjoying The Mandalorian and you have no idea who Ahsoka Tano is, you need to watch the last 2 episodes of the Clone Wars, season 7.
The animation,
and that will kind of just sum everything up for you.
Okay, got it.
And she started off the animation.
Your wife, your daughter, spend an hour, watch the last 2 episodes of Clone Wars.
Well, I have Thanksgiving off, so I'll do it then.
Yeah, whenever you want. If you're taking a dump in the morning, put it on your phone. Whatever you gotta do. Figure it out. I've got this on eBay, and I can't believe it right now. The high bid is $126. It's a magazine.
Oh, that was my bid.
So it's
then I'm not going to get paid if it's your bid.
Yeah. So she's just on the cover. There's no story interior.
No, it's Insider magazine.
Got a small article about it or something.
But that was her first appearance, no?
No,
that's not it.
No, God, I got an issue right here. This. Excuse me. This is issue 140. And this is issue 120. And there she is in the corner over here.
Yeah.
I know one of those Star Wars Insiders is her actual first appearance, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't know. I have issue 108 right over here, and there she is.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is so special, but for some reason
it's the cover. Yeah.
Or at least somebody thinks it is.
Yeah.
And I'm more willing to oblige that one person. I don't know. But Ahsoka has... I used to love Luke Skywalker. I used to think Luke Skywalker was the best. And then when the prequel movies came out, I started thinking about it. I said, you know what? Obi-Wan is one badass motherfucker. He really is really awesome. He beat Grievous, he beat Maul, and then you watch the Clone Wars and you see all the shit they did. He beat Anakin. But then this kid came out, this Ahsoka, and you're like, oh my God, goddamn. And I want to be like Keto, Keto goes like this when you show his videos. He's like all like nervous. This fucking kid is amazing. the shit that she does, it's just she has become my modern day favorite character. Unbelievable. But I will gladly sell this Clone Wars #1.
And actually, Undisputed Frost says that's her first
You know,
solo cover. That's why it's a hot one.
is that what it is? I don't know what it is.
Yeah, Undisputed Frost mentions that, the green. That's kind of what I was figuring that, but because it's like the first cover she has all to herself.
Frost, this ends on Sunday. If you want it, jump in. It's not a 9.8. It's probably a 9.0 at best, but it's a magazine size, so jump in and have fun with it. It's at like $125 right now.
Yeah.
So, but Ahsoka is just amazing. She's just a lot of fun. She's a cool character.
She is.
Snips.
Yeah. That's right. Snips. Call her Snips.
I still think Black Widow's better, though.
Do you?
Yeah, you probably think Tasha Yar is better, so just quiet.
I think Jar Jar Binks. What?
You give Jar Jar a lightsaber, and he's so clumsy, he could still win. You know.
Well, that would be. I would actually like to see that Jar Jar with a lightsaber. Watch his limbs fall off as the saber bounces around. Loses an arm, loses a leg, and the last thing is his head.
Like, no, the first thing that's going to go is those big floppy ears.
Yeah. But everything right now is it's all about Tanomania, and that's what everyone's looking for right now.
That's why the price
if you
is
don't
so
have
high.
Clone Wars #1 comic book by now, you're not gonna get it because it's a $400 book in a 4.0 condition. It's a $400 book. You're not buying it.
What book?
Clone Wars 1.
Clone Wars 1. That's the Dark Horse. It's her first appearance.
Oh, the Dark Horse one. Gotcha.
Yeah. If you don't have it now, you're not going to get it. You totally missed the boat.
Yep. I went swimming. I jumped off the damn boat. Holy
Look at Turbans in the Force.
Cat's lurking. Just as we're getting. Oh, now he's gone.
So that was the dark side. Maybe I don't know if that's the dark side or light side for him. He's probably more of a dark side kind of guy. That's why he disappeared.
I don't know. I really don't want to follow Murph. I mean, that was a.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Fourway's the only one who has a shot at it.
Wait, you dare him?
So I got to preface this by saying that all of my original stuff. Hey, what's going on, Tat?
What's up, Fourway?
All of my original stuff is gone. All of the Star Wars stuff that was worth any money is gone because I'm a smart collector and I sold it when it was all hot.
Are you talking about like everything, like toys and products in the first series?
Well, the toys I had all of the Powers of the Force cards, like carded and whatnot, and they're all gone now.
Okay.
But I've still got little collectibles like
Boba Fett.
This was the Disney Infinity Xbox.
Yep. Those are
and
cool.
I have every one of the Star Wars characters that came out for Disney Infinity.
Nice. Yeah, those are done really nice.
Game.
Those are good.
But the figures are awesome. Actually, the Marvel
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab mine.
All right. The Marvel stuff that came out was pretty good. I've got little like wind up toys like this just kicking around my house.
Okay.
Of Vader. I've got giant Pez dispensers of Vader with the Pez still in it. I could have opened that up and eaten the Pez, but just the collector in me is like, don't do it.
Now the candy might break your teeth.
Is that shit chromed out?
It's chromed out, man.
Chromed out. That's badass.
Yeah.
And upstairs in my boys' room, I have all of the little Pez dispensers that came out.
Does your son also enjoy Star Wars along with your wife?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We play all the Battlefront 2, probably one of my favorite Xbox games.
Nice.
You guys watched The Mandalorian together, right? You and your sons?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. We played the Lego movies. We collect Lego as well.
Legos, yeah.
This is one of their favorites.
I forgot to show mine.
Oh, that's cool.
This is the interactive R2D2. He's out of batteries right now. Otherwise, I'd turn him on.
That's cool.
Pathetic right now, but he's just like just something that you can just show on your shelf. Pretty awesome.
Is that your favorite droid, Fourway?
Probably. Yeah, probably. I like 3PO as well. 3PO, don't get me wrong, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's a little bit of a fancy pants, but I still like him. Murph showed some books, and I also have a book here. This is Shadows of the Empire. If you've never read this takes place between Empire and Return of the Jedi, and it is a fantastic book.
Yes,
it just one of the great. I mean, the Shadows of the Empire. Just I love this guy right here, Prince. Where is he? Prince Shizor. He's just this crazy like Jabba the Hutt kind of dude, but he's like refined and not a stupid space slug. I really like him.
And he was shown in Clone Wars too. In one of the last episodes, he was in the hologram. He was there. They've shown him. They're going to move towards Shadows of the Empire. So that's a comic run that you guys can still get cheap.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that also that's also Dark Horse, correct?
It is Dark Horse. Yeah.
Okay.
So in the 90s, I kind of broke away from comics for quite a while, and I played this game kind of religiously, like Magic the Gathering. It was called Star Wars, and I spent a lot of cards like Ben Kenobi here and Qui-Gon Jinn.
Wow.
And the hologram Qui-Gon Jinn, just all these cards. I must have put this guy's kid through college with the amount of cards I bought. It got so bad. It got so bad that in the mid 90s, he had a copy of Avengers #4 in the case for $150, and I passed it up so that I could buy Star Wars cards.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, that's how stupid I was back in the 90s.
Pokemon's hot. You never know.
What?
Pokey sweaty balls.
I have
really quick. Check that out. Shadows of the Empire was written by the lead singer of Journey. Whoa.
Yes, Steve Perry.
Yeah, I wonder how true. Well, maybe. What's that dude's name again? Steve Perry. Yeah,
that's crazy.
So I did manage to pick out a few of my.
Steve Perry has sweaty balls.
Who's that? That's Terry Dodson.
Terry Dodson.
That is Dodson.
Man, wash your mouth out, AG.
I had to make up since you weren't here, Tatty.
The Han Solo #1. These are not any. I just got them to read. I didn't care about variant covers or anything like that.
Yeah. What is that?
It's all about the story.
Although I did get this one. This the variant cover of #1.
Awesome character. Beautiful. Awesome character.
General Thrawn is so awesome. And that was in the book series that you showed. I can't. The name escapes me right now. There's a Vader's Castle with a nice cannon on the cover there.
What issue number is that?
That's #1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a kid's book. That's a hot book.
It is a hot book, yeah.
It is a hot book.
I have the one with Darth Vader on it.
You've shown this.
Sinkovich. Oh my god, I love that.
So nice. I bought it twice.
Me too.
But you said you never buy copies.
I don't, but there's certain
when it comes to Star Wars,
I can't pass up.
Yeah. I understand.
And then in the 90s, what got me back into collecting comic books were two series. There was Marvels by Alex Ross, which was fantastic. I mean, if you've never read it, read it.
Oh, yeah.
And this series right here, Dark Empire, Star Wars, and these ones. I've got the entire series here, signed by Dave Dorman.
Wow,
nice.
Yeah. And it's such a good story. I mean, like this was the movie that I wish they had made. Dark Empire.
You want to see like Luke saying to Leia, "I got to go to the dark side, but you know what? I'm such a badass. I'll be okay. I'll be able to come back."
Yeah. And then, and I mean the books tell a story. I mean, look at this one. You've got Leia with her lightsaber right there. You know that she means business. She's gonna come back and save Luke.
Yep.
So those are
Luke,
my Star Wars comics.
Luke went to the dark side.
Was that? Yeah, Luke turns to the dark side to defeat them, because they kind of stole in the movies the whole clone of Palpatine from this story, right?
Oh,
yeah. I want to show this right here.
Oh, wow.
David Prowse.
I met David Prowse, the guy in the suit.
Yes.
Darth Vader. I also have this one right here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Billy D.
The Pimp in the Clouds, baby. Pimp in the Clouds.
That's right.
Colt 45.
Colt 45. I told the guys the story this last week, but I'll kind of tell the people watching right now. I went to Vegas for my 30th birthday, and I found out that Billy was going to be in Vegas during that time. Everyone wanted to go see the Hoover Dam. I wanted to go see with Billy D.
Yes.
Man,
yes. That's awesome.
the Hoover Dam.
Yeah,
that's Billy D.
Billy D. I have somewhere in my possession another autographed picture from Billy D where he wrote "Happy Birthday, Mike," because it was my birthday, and I have an autographed Carrie Fisher autograph somewhere.
Oh wow!
But since we've moved, I don't know where it is.
Oh.
But it's still alive. I have faith.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Very nice.
No, James Earl
Use the Force.
So yes, King of the Golden State, you are correct. James Earl Jones is Darth Vader, but without David Prowse, there would be no Darth Vader either. So,
or even the guy.
He's on the Jones you're looking for.
Yeah, there was a guy before Prowse as well.
And if I could ever meet James Earl Jones, I would just have him record my mail message. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, I want to just show Frosty's. I'm sorry. Do you got anything else you want to show off?
You're good. I'm good.
All right, I'm gonna show really quickly. I just wanted to show Fourway. Oh my god, I want to show
Undisputed Frost.
Yeah, he's got a huge collection of Star Wars novels. Look at that. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 novels. And the guy reads.
Frost reads? Are you sure?
Yeah, reads. I mean, it's a third grade. It's a third grade level, but he reads.
Does he use a yellow?
He has trouble with the big words like the.
Big words. Is that a yellow highlighter? Is there a yellow highlighter involved?
Shit.
No, but seriously, that's a dope ass collection that he has that many books and like that much into the mythos.
Hey, I just got one request though, since I was completely late because I had family and stuff. Can we do another day of Star Wars stuff? Because honestly, I have a lot of Star Wars.
Star Trek. In honor of
Star Trek.
Trekkies. We got to do it for Swamp Ass.
No,
okay, well that's fine. Well, I got some Star Wars stuff I can show. You guys want to see?
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
Wars.
Okay.
I will talk about Star Wars all day.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, this right here.
Shit.
Was back in the day when me and AG were little, and my brother AG there, he opened up all the Christmas presents, right? My mom had to go down there, rewrap them all. But I had a Chewbacca, and I don't have my Chewbacca. But this Darth Vader was mine, and when I was younger, I used to,
Chewbacca, you got Vader.
Yeah, you got Boba Fett. You got Boba Fett, I got Chewbacca and Vader, you got Chewbacca and Boba Fett.
Oh.
Anyways, I said a bad word one day, and my brother AG there, loving as he is, he goes, "Hey man, if you don't give me that Darth Vader, I'm gonna tell Mom." So so he kept my Darth Vader. He kept my Darth Vader for years and years. Then he finally felt guilty one day, and he goes, "Hey man, I got something for you." He gave me back my Darth Vader. So this ain't going nowhere. That's in my collection.
Yeah, that was me being a Jedi. The dark side made me take it away from him. The Jedi made me give it back.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
And then of course I found this. He's on the droid you're looking for. But I got this at the Goodwill store. It's pretty cool. It's like the Micro Machines, Millennium Falcon. Let me see, where is it? Oh yeah, it opens back here. So it opens up like this.
So you can keep
got
your
little
candy
figures
in there.
Oh, candy, toys, whatever you want to do. Let's see here.
Candy. Swamp Ass.
I have a Swamp Ass wants candy. Is that his new name?
No, Sweaty Balls today.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Sweaty Balls. Okay, that's cool. Sweaty Balls and Swamp Ass.
Yeah, you know, tis the season.
Hey, that's like the right side and the left side of a Twix.
No.
But no, I have plenty of Star Wars books, but this is the one I have. This is the only one I have graded, and I bought this when I went to the Big Wow Comic Con back in 2015, and I went with my brother, and we stopped by his comic store, and I found this book, and so I just grabbed it right off the rack, came back at a 9.2, and Annie Granoff signed it right there,
right across the top of the lightsaber, baby.
Yeah.
Saber.
So, I just tried to grab the best copy I possibly could because I was taking it right to him, going to have him sign it and send it off and get it slabbed. Now, I do have the figures that Fourway was showing that came with the
Disney.
Yeah, you put them on the pad. You can also use all the Marvel characters. Yeah, the Infinity. So, I got Anakin there, and of course I got Ahsoka.
Oh, yeah.
And then a long time ago,
2 lightsabers.
Yeah, a long time ago, I bought some books offline. I'll never do that again through a company. But the cool thing was it came with a bunch of Star Wars stuff, and this was one of them. It was already encased.
Wow.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Classic cards, man. Those
It's the first series.
Yeah, Star Wars, and then Empire, and then Jedi.
Yeah, because it has from all 3.
4, 5, and 6, baby.
Yeah, 4, 5, and 6. So I have plenty of my Star Wars cards. Did you say nerd?
Me up, Scotty.
Did you say nerd? And of course, I got all the pops. But then I bet none of you have one of these. Star Wars popcorn tin.
Is that a pot to piss in? Oh.
Yeah, it's a pot to piss in, but of course I need a bigger one than this. So I got to dip my balls in it. It's got Darth Vader on top.
So you keep your pot in there? Is that what you saying?
Hey, I live in Oregon, dude. Got to smoke that shit.
Everything's free
but
now.
Hey, I don't know if you guys ever remember these, but I always collect all the Star Wars toys when they came through McDonald's. So I got like this.
It's gonna be fucking McDonald's shit.
Hey, Murph.
Get a Murph.
Murph. It's not a 9.0, but if you look in that hole right there, you'll see something.
What will you see?
Oh, you want to see a glory hole, don't you?
Speaking of McDonald's,
don't people usually pay for that, Tat?
Huh?
That usually isn't given out for free. Don't people pay for that?
you got to pay for that. You got Yoda. That's actually you got to pay for their cotton. And then, but no, man, these Star Wars toys, man, they were pretty cool. I even got some of the other ones older than these.
You got to take them out of the bag to avoid the subscription crease.
Yeah, kiss my ass. There you go. Thank you. I felt that. But they even have like the Rubik's Cube toy that they had, and I have that one out of the package. And you could, it's a Rubik's Cube, and every time you unfold it different ways, it shows movie clips, which is really cool. R2D2. Of course, the Emperor,
Yeah.
And he's got a little thing on. Yeah, Darth Sidious. Of course, dude, you gotta have a freaking Mace Windu. You know what I'm saying? Samuel Jackson, dude. I'll take 2 of those.
Isn't he a magic 8-ball?
Huh?
I know one of those ones were like a magic 8-ball where you could ask questions.
Oh, 8-ball. Oh, I thought you said something else. I'm about to say what? The Skywalker.
Not a eyeball.
But my wife, man, hooked me up with these cool watches. I don't have them today, but she hooked me up with these cool watches. It came with 4 of them, and they're all metal, huh? Because I was keeping it in the house. These I've never opened, and these were. Sorry, I'm at the. You okay? Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic real quick.
I just want to say something really quick. With the Star or McDonald's stuff, back in the 80s, they had Burger King had the glasses. I don't know if
I have those.
The Empire Strikes Back glasses. I want those so badly because I used to have them as a kid, and those are the one thing that I'm jonesing to ever find. Like I go to like flea markets and whatnot. If I ever find them, they will be mine.
I have
when
those.
the Chris Pine Star Trek came out, I got those Burger King glasses. So if you want those, I can give them to you.
Chris Pine.
I'll have
these
to look
right
for
here.
Star Wars. I don't know if I have them, but I'll have to look for them too. I'll start looking for them.
I have the Star Wars and the Batman ones. I believe these were watches.
Yeah, I remember those too.
Oh, the watches.
Yeah, I got
case.
all of them, dude. I got all of them. Still in the cases. Darth Maul on the side. Hey, man, that's his first appearance on a 10.
So what is the Star Wars Holy Grail for everybody? Is there such a thing, or we don't do that?
Then yeah, mine is my Darth Vader doll I got back from my brother.
Okay.
Oh yeah, whatever, dude. Han Solo, and of course you got Boba Fett. But I pretty much have all my Star Wars toys when I was a kid. Still, but I have like a whole bunch of other stuff out here, pop figurines, you name it. And then I have a Darth Vader piggy bank. I don't know if you guys ever remember seeing that back in the day when I got all that kind of stuff. But yeah, Star Wars has always been one of those big things I've always loved when I was a kid. I remember the first time I seen the movie, and I'll never forget it.
Tat, yeah. You tagged along with me for the drive-through movie.
Way to bring your brother down. I just want to say that.
Yeah.
What shit. You guys can all go suck a Canada dry, dude. Look, I'm even drinking.
Hey, take it easy. Take it easy.
Yeah, I come in here and you guys are picking on me already. Yeah, what's up?
Oh, we just miss you.
Ron, you mentioned a Holy Grail, for
Ron
Star Wars
question.
collectors.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly, I don't know, because Star Wars is just, it's such a part of it. Are you eating fucking Doritos again, Tat? Like, what are you doing?
No. I'm putting away my Star Wars toys and my. I even got some freaking. I even got some Spider-Man shit, dude. Eating Doritos.
But Star Wars is such part of me.
Suck ass.
That suck this. And this is the cock you're looking for, Tat, right?
Hey, that's what happens. That's what happens. You go to a cockfight, buddy.
Right, but maybe a carded figure, maybe a like a B12, a 12 back, Vader or something like that. Something that, like, as I was at Child World or Toys R Us and they were $1 a piece, but now I'm willing to spend $200 for this thing. You're like,
yeah,
I don't know,
I can tell you exactly what my Star Wars Holy Grail is. It's a Greyflex flash tube. Now,
oh my God, the fucking flashlight with the yellow fucking thing.
No. So when they made Star Wars, they just went to like everything, and they just kind of took pieces of everything to make their props, and so. To make the lightsabers, they had the cameras, the flash that had the big round thing, and you smile and it go,
Yeah.
That's what they made the lightsabers out of. They made them out of. It's called a Greyflex, 3-cell tube, and these things are like crazy expensive now to get. I want one of these. I want to build my own Luke Skywalker lightsaber.
Sweet.
I've built a Darth Vader lightsaber. It's upstairs in my kids' room. I'm not gonna get it right now, but yeah, like I love just everything about Star Wars, man. Like
so if you want that lightsaber, was the scene in The Last Skywalker or whatever, the last movie when they fell through the sand, when Poe Dameron and Rey fell through the sand and it was dark out, so Rey like ignited her lightsaber for light, and then Poe Dameron got the flashlight.
Yeah.
Boom. But that's what we did as kids. Our flashlights were lightsabers back then. It just resonated with me, and I just laughed my ass off. I couldn't stop. I was like, "Oh my God!" That was just because I saw the movie kind of early in the release. So again. Pre-COVID-19, you got about 100 people in this friggin' theater, and everyone just busted out laughing. And my son looks at me like, "Why are you laughing so hard?" And I'm like, "I'll explain later." It's just
that's what you did. You thought that the light from your flashlight was powerful enough to be a
lightsaber.
Right, but they had a toy back then too, where you could take maybe your flashlight and put it on like you blow up like this, like a blow up doll almost, and
Blow up
not that I
doll.
know how to do that, but you put, and you flash your light, and then all of a sudden you had like a yellow lightsaber or something like that. And George Lucas was amazing with the shit that he would pump out to you. And
Oh, yeah.
as a 10-year-old kid, as a 19-year-old kid, as a 48-year-old kid, you're like, oh my god, you're still in awe.
Yeah, his imagination was something to come up with all that. I had one of the first lightsabers, I think, as far as what was released in stores. And it's a yellow lightsaber, I believe. And so when you swing in the air, because it had holes in it, it make that sound, boom, boom, boom. So you get that kind of that sound with the air blowing through when you swing it.
Yeah, we used to beat the crap out of each other with those.
Yeah, I think you had. I don't know if you had a red one or I had a.
I always had Darth Vader. Always had Darth Vader.
Tube, so when you hit them and then they're all nicked up. But I still have mine. Mine's in fairly decent shape. But
I think you even still have your old Halloween costume of Boba Fett still in the box. I mean, you wore it. But you still have that in the box and everything still.
Well, I don't have the box, but I have the outfit. Yeah, the old plastic outfit you have to put over your clothes, and then the little plastic face mask. Yeah.
But I thought you still had the box, though. I remember for a long time you had the box. You used to put it back in the box and take care of it.
I lost the box. What I still have is the dewback, the lizard for Star Wars the movie, where the stormtroopers riding on through the sand.
Oh, yeah.
So I have that, and I believe it's called a dewback. I still have that dude in a box. I still kept the box. It's a little banged up. So that's how I would put the lizard, the actual large lizard that you put the figure in. I put him back in the box and save the box.
I gotta say, being a Star Trek fan, this is really entertaining.
Hey, live long and prosper, swamp ass.
No, it's sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls?
Yeah.
I got pointy ears, so I used to be known as Spock back in the day, dude.
So I'm curious to see what Cholula is going to share with us as far as Star Wars.
It all has stars.
Yeah, save the best for last.
Oh wow, look at that! Is that your woman?
Not
your woman likes Darth Vader.
Not at all.
That's your woman. She's
not at all.
Take my head off, Chewie. Look out, Chewie.
I got you guys can see it already, so I'll just.
Oh, that's the big boy.
I have the big boy.
The big boy. The big boy.
I have the big boy.
He's standing up already. Right there.
Is he taller than you?
No, he's like 3. He's like
Damn, Chewie's
oh, so you're nuts over him.
Yeah.
Damn, Chewie. I don't know.
I don't think you heard it.
No, I don't think
Someone repeat it. Are you nuts over him?
Nuts. Come on, man.
Can you hear him?
No.
Yep, I can hear him.
So I don't know.
Yeah, those are cool.
My son wanted that when he was younger, and we've just had it in the house ever since. And I got a couple of books to show real quick. This is my wife's book. She got it a long time ago. It's the first printing. Not the greatest grade, but
it's awesome.
She did want to get it graded, and we got a chance to meet Howard Chaykin, and he signed it right up in here.
Mm-hmm.
Second worst autograph in all of autographdom.
Really? Is there what's worse? I think this is pretty bad.
Adam Hughes is the worst.
Oh, but at least you can tell that. At least you can tell that it's an AH. This is just like an H scribble. So I don't know. I think a different. Adam Hughes is pretty bad too. But speaking of Howard Chaykin, just his signature, like his.
No, I was saying it kind of looks like he's saying "Hey," like the fonts.
Oh yeah.
God, dude.
So Darth Vader. This is a sketch cover done by Howard Chaykin.
Oh really?
Oh, looks like Spaceballs.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's different.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
Let's see. I got this one. Here we go. Darth Vader #1, done by Scotty Young.
Nice.
I've never seen that one.
Yep, got a Scotty Young signature. It's I believe it's a connecting cover.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got Leia on one side and Luke on the other. It wasn't a great grade. It came back an 8.5, but I sent it all the way to Chicago. I have my buddy meet Scotty Young and get it signed for me. So that was cool. This one I really, really like. This was a gift from Silos 189. It's a cover that you guys showed earlier, Darth Vader #2. But I got it signed 5 times. Adi Granoff, Edgar Delgado, Kieran Gillen, Pablo Hidalgo, and Salvador LaRocca.
Nice. I had that cover.
Darth Vader 3.
And you know what? That whole series was an incredible read.
Oh yeah,
it was so good.
And let's see, I got the. Who was showing this? I think Murph showed this earlier. The Treasury.
Yes, sir.
Did.
So next time I meet Howard Chaykin, I'll probably have him sign this. I didn't get this signed yet, but it'd be nice to have him on here. He doesn't charge much. I think he only charges like $5 or something.
He's probably 20 now.
And I got like one last book to show. And this is probably the best one. I know one of our guys is really gonna really like this one.
Oh. That is so cool.
Dude, look at Spock's trying to grope a boob there, dude.
No, he's not.
That's her shoulder, but he's trying to get down there, bro. Look at that. Look where her hand is.
He's trying to put that pinch on the shoulder, son.
Can you check?
Yeah.
Can you guys see? Can you guys make that out? You see?
Does that
that
say
is?
John Byrne?
John Byrne.
Oh, John.
Really?
Yeah. See, I said it first.
I thought that said Spock's nuts.
So this is this one right here.
Yo, man.
Another huge shout out to Silos 189. He
Silos.
He AOK'd me this one and then that Adi Granov Darth Vader cover.
Very
So.
cool, man.
See, check it out. She puts her hand right on Spock's lap, and he's like, "Yeah, go for the Vulcan, baby."
Yes,
See?
Is
She reaches down.
whatever Mexican
Silos.
guy. Yeah, whatever.
He's Dominican.
No. What does it say on the slab there?
On
Does
the
it say signed at New York Comic Con or?
It says Clayton Crane.
Gabriel Dorado, bitches.
It just says October 7th, 2017. It doesn't say where.
You know, like the story with the Warriors when they went to that New York Comic Con and John Byrne was there. Part of the stipulation was you had to get a Star Trek signed, and then he would do one other. So so Manny and Erod and Silos and whoever else, maybe Jeff Johnson or whatever, they all had to get at
least one Star Trek
book signed. And then they scrambled to get
all their Star Trek books.
Your X-Men Burn or your Superman Burn or whatever done.
FF, yeah. X-Men, uncanny, but
so that's really cool that he
that's crazy.
gifted me that other one. Like it's still a John Byrne save. I never had one. I don't have one. So.
Freaking John Byrne, sign of freaking. He obviously is a Trekkie fan.
Yeah,
that bastard.
So that's all I got, guys.
The respect level went down a lot.
Look at that, dude. Look at you guys. You guys went 2 hours just on Star Wars.
We can
I could have won a couple hours.
We can go 4 more if you want.
Yeah,
a couple months. But,
No, I think I'm good for now.
Frost is here.
All right, you can drop out. We can just do the off-air hangout and just talk Star Wars.
Here's Frosty.
Look at that.
I got one sketch, but that's it.
All right, let's see what you got.
The Frost.
I think we were showing some sketches. This isn't Star Wars, but just nice. This is an older sketch I got a couple of years back.
Oh, I got a bunch of sketches, but I figured we'll just.
Yeah.
Damn.
Threw a couple stickers in there.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
I was trying to figure out this dude's name because it was like 2 years ago or something. This guy caught him on Instagram. But I'll come up with his name shortly, but I wanted to post his name, at least mention his name. He's a good artist.
It's kind of Chad Hardenish.
It is, yeah, huh?
Yeah,
but you know why you got it.
I mean, it's very animated, but it's also got like a little bit of an anime twist to it. I think.
Yeah, it's cool.
Wait, if you guys are into collecting those games, those those gamer magazines and stuff, Walmart has these go right now for free, and it's Miles Morales. You can go there and grab it for free.
For free?
Oh God, it'll be $120 book next month.
It's on
exactly,
right now
right now, yeah. But no, I grabbed it for free. I went in there. I was getting my son some Turtle Beach headset. So
that's true.
yeah, these are for free.
Turtle briefs.
Yeah, turtle briefs. He likes those turtle briefs.
Well, we used to call them underoos.
Yeah.
Yeah, underoos back in the day. Yep. I had Incredible Hulk, Superman, all that shit. Darth Vader, though. I had Darth Vader.
Yeah.
We call them chonies.
Yeah.
Chonies.
Because I was a Jedi on the streets, but I was a Sith in the sheets. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying?
So Jonathan, we're at the 2-hour mark.
Yep,
Are we meeting next week or are we skipping next week?
What's next week?
Oh yeah, next week is a holiday, right? I mean, well, I don't
Next
know.
week
What's
I just had Thanksgiving.
What's your schedule next week, AG?
I'm not good. I'm Wednesday, Thursday off.
Wednesday, Thursday off?
Which is Thursday's Turkey Day.
And I'm
Thursday's Turkey days. Thursday's no good. Is Wednesday? We'll talk on the off airs. We'll figure it out.
Yep. And I'll show more Star Wars and Crane.
Yeah, or we'll take it out. Either way, we'll figure it out on the chat. All right, guys. All right, well let's go down the list here. Murphy boy, what you got?
What do you mean? What I got?
I mean, we're just saying goodbye. We're signing out, brother. It's it. We're done.
Oh, is it sign up? I got a bad feeling about this.
I don't know what's coming up on my channel. Absolutely nothing. Nothing's coming up on my channel.
This isn't the channel you want to watch.
Me. I do got some J. Scott Campbell books coming back.
Oh, eventually. I can show you those.
I got some Silver Age ASMs coming back soon enough. I don't know when it will happen.
You got some Crane coming back?
No, always Crane.
I like Crane.
Check out my eBay page if you're interested in this.
Yes.
Go for it, Frosty.
All right. And bid on it. It ends on Sunday. And then I swear to God, I think I have no choice but to put this up on eBay next. I can't deny the price that people are willing to pay for this.
It's sad.
I'll buy it for $25.
Happy.
Shit.
I'd like to get that book too. I just don't want to pay the price.
You can put in the bid, but
first to suck it.
I think I gotta go with it. So that's it. That's all I got. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Listen to your governors. Don't visit your family. Wear your mask while you're eating, and all that other shit.
And don't wipe before you poop.
But our governor went to the restaurant without a mask.
See,
you're in the wrong state.
Blast that governor. Your governor is a surfer, right?
No, he ain't no surfer. He ain't that cool.
No, Arnold left a long time ago. He got in the chopper.
That's it. Anyways, you guys just be good, be careful. Obviously, COVID is crazy right now, and I'm a ticking time bomb. I work in retail. I could pop hot, and basically any moment.
Hopefully you don't. Hopefully you don't.
Grow
bro.
pot.
Hopefully you don't.
Right on. I got a tin for you.
Wise words, Murphy. Wise words.
Yeah, take care.
All right, sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls.
Yeah.
Sweaty balls.
The only thing I want to say is the women of Star Trek are way better than the women of Star Wars.
Oh God!
Well, that's
so
what?
There's
only one woman.
Okay, real quick. Before you go out, then number one Star Trek woman. Go.
Aurora.
Yeoman Rand.
Now who's that blonde? Who's that blonde?
I don't know that guy.
No, I don't know that. I don't know that sweaty balls.
All right,
May the Schwartz be with you.
Any wise words or departing words there, CBA?
I was thinking about inviting Frost, but I don't know now.
That'd be a wild show, yeah. We're already wild, man. We'd be like off the chain, huh?
And have a nice Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yep. There you go. And on a good note.
All right, AG.
What? Oh.
Show a picture of kittens.
Kittens? No, yeah. Just thanks for the show, man. Thanks for having us on. Chewie comes through in the end. Great Star Wars stuff. Obviously, you can talk forever about Star Wars. But I also remember Star Trek as well. I enjoyed Star Trek. I used to watch it with my pops because I was on TV. Kurt,
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Yeah, Captain Kirk was a pimp, dude.
Yeah, Kirk was the man.
Every planet he landed on, he got a woman, and the guy wearing the red shirt would die.
Exactly. So, anyways, it's all good. It was good discussion. It was good to see all the Star Wars stuff, a lot of different stuff, and everyone just have a happy Thanksgiving. And thanks for Tat for jumping on. Thanks for Fourwayflashers. Thanks for CBA. Thanks for Murph, and thanks for our host with the mostest. Good old Chewy, man, Chewy.
All right. Thanks. Four-way.
As always, thanks for having me on. I'm the biggest fan of the show, even now that I'm on it every week now. Nothing about me says West Coast. I'm the palest guy on the show. I'm paler than Murph. I live up north.
That's why we love you, man.
God, I love this show so much. You guys tell me whenever you want me, I will be there. Thank you for doing Star Wars, man, because honest to God, Star Wars is my all-time favorite of all time. I could talk about Star Wars more than I could talk about anything else in the world. And like you would talk to me about Star Wars. Like we talked about Star Wars. We didn't talk about Star Wars.
Yeah, we just
I could nerd you out so hard about Star Wars that you guys would be like, well, you know what? Four-Way's all right, but let's bring on Undisputed Frost next week.
No. Hey, you know what the difference? You know what the difference between talking about Star Wars and having a hard on?
What's that?
I'm already done talking about Star Wars.
Shit.
And I love you too.
I love you too, bro. You said you could nerd me out, so I'm just like, hey, man.
That's why Tat's only good for half the show.
Honestly,
yeah, that's right.
He's too adult.
Like Star Wars to me is one of my favorite things of all time to talk about.
Yeah.
I can talk to death about Star Trek as well. You know, like I'm not one of these guys that Star Trek is better than Star Wars, whatever. You know, like obviously Star Wars is better than Star Trek, but and now I'm into my sixth.
Taking us to church. He's taking us to church.
But let me just tell you one thing. Star Trek is cool.
It is.
I don't care what you say. You watch Wrath of Khan. That is a fucking solid movie.
Oh yeah.
When they put those things in the ears.
Hey, boss,
oh my God, that just like freaked me out, and like I have nightmares about that to this day.
Yeah.
Yeoman Rand, no way. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Not even close. You want to talk the all-time hottest Star Trek babe, Deanna Troi.
That's true.
Yeah,
but I like that.
With shorts.
With Jerry Ryan. That's 7 and 9.
7 and 9, maybe. Yeah.
Yes, I love Jerry Ryan. I got to think she's blonde.
Yeah. But Deanna Troi, I mean,
but she is hot.
The ultimate too. Star Trek babe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you for having me on. I'm done talking.
Oh, for sure.
All right. I'm done talking. That's awesome.
All right, Taddy.
Oh shit! Now it's on me. Okay. Yeah. Now you all interrupt. No, I just want to thank you for again, Chewy, for doing this for us and getting us all together. Love all the guys on this panel, and it'd be fun to get Frosty on here one of these days. And I say everybody have a good and safe Thanksgiving. And just if you don't have to travel, don't travel. Just stay home.
Stay safe. Stay safe.
I just had Thanksgiving dinner. I'm gonna have it again on Thanksgiving, so it's gonna be fun. Yeah, melatonin.
All right, yeah, guys. Thanks to everybody on the panel. Thank you to Murph and to CBA and to AG and Tat, and especially Four-Way for always joining us. I know, especially for him and Murph were out East Coast way, and 3 hours later, and they're here for us, and they jump on and dropping all kinds of knowledge. Like I tell you guys all the time, like if you guys are watching the show, if you're watching it live, if you're watching it on the rewind, we're gonna laugh, we're gonna learn some stuff. But that's my biggest thing is that I want to be able to drop some kind of knowledge, like have you guys learn something that you didn't know, and I think my new favorite word for that is we want to here on the West Coast Comic Connection, we want to nerd you out so hard. We just want to nerd you really hard. So like I like
Thanks
that.
To Four-Way.
He's gonna
laying hard.
No, and that's dope. And whether we're talking about whether we're talking about Star Wars, whether we're talking about comics or Star Trek, and of course, Khan is dope as fuck. I mean, he was played by the great Ricardo Montalban. Like, how you not gonna love Khan? Like,
it's almost as cool as Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, you got to.
As cool as Antonio Banderas.
Basti, plain.
Oh, Ricardo Montalban is greater than Banderas, but
Banderas is cool, man.
Oh, Banderas?
Banderas
shit. Cool. Zorro, man. Talk about Zorro, dude.
All right, let's get back to track.
The man played Zorro.
Next time, Caddy.
But that that's all really, guys. Like, thank you guys for joining us. It's been fun. Damn, we got 2 hours and 10 minutes on some Star Wars stuff.
That's how fun it's been.
You guys already know who it is. It's your West Coast Comic Connection. Until we see you guys next time, have a safe Thanksgiving. Like everybody already echoed, like stay safe, wear your mask, don't go nowhere if you don't got to. We can do Thanksgiving in July, right? We'll do it in July, no big deal. Keep stacking hella comics.